For more on that, let's head out to South Bend, Indiana, where, according to our producer, we have a handsome off between Jeff Darlington and Todd McShay. Take it, guys.
A lot of skinny ties out here, Trey.
Never misses a shot.
Yeah. Hey, look, this place was full of important people watching DeShone Kizer a couple hours ago. Now just one important person left, and that is Todd McShay. And I'm curious.
You're getting in on the action now, too. Huh?
I'm curious, Todd, what were your takeaways from Kizer's workout today?
I thought he looked good. You know, we know he's a big guy. He measured it again over 6'4", 237 pounds, 10-inch hands, which are ideal. He has a big arm. You see that on tape, and I think he showed that today. Great on the deep ball, especially on the outside rails. I thought the biggest difference and improvement we saw from him working under center. At the combine, he really struggled. Anyone who watched him at the combine saw a guy who just didn't feel comfortable, didn't have the footwork and the timing down, and he's worked hard on that. You got to remember, he only had one pass attempt outside of spiking the ball to kill the clock in Notre Dame, where he actually, was throwing the ball from getting it under center and dropping. So it's something that's new to him. It's something he's going to have to do a lot more of, and he showed that he was making progress today.
I had a chance to talk to John Lynch, general manager of the 49ers, who was also in attendance. I talked to him last night. They had a chance to meet privately with Kizer as well. They hold the #2 pick in this draft, and a lot of that is about getting to know Kizer, understanding what kind of guy he is. What do you understand in terms of the character here, the type of player that he is?
He's very intelligent, and he really is charismatic, but he needs to mature a little bit too. I think he's best off if he winds up in a place where he can get some good leadership and a mentor around him. He's never really had a mentor here at Notre Dame. He needs to go somewhere where he can sit for a year or two. And I feel like we're saying this about all the quarterbacks, but that's why we don't have any locks in terms of top 10 quarterbacks coming off the board. So I think, to me, he needs to learn from a Phillip Rivers in L.A. or even a Ben Roethlisberger, who, when he first came in the league, he wasn't the greatest worker, but he's worked into that and developed into that. So I think places like Pittsburgh, the Chargers, even the New York Giants, who he met with as well today, those would be good places for him, not somewhere where they expect him to play right away.
Todd Haley, by the way, also in attendance watching Kizer throw. He met with the Saints, another team maybe that fits into that category, but not as much what team he's going to. Where do you think he winds up going? 49ers have the 2nd overall pick, but they also have the 34th overall pick.
Right.
Like, where are we talking about with Kizer?
I think 34th is a much more likely situation than #2 overall. To me, with Kizer, the greatest upside of all the quarterbacks probably in this class, you could argue maybe Pat Mahomes from Texas Tech, but I think right now he's far away from where he needs to be. So I really think that Kizer's probably going to be the 3rd, worst case 4th quarterback off the board, but the best case scenario for him, like I said, go to a team that can sit him and work with him, but also a team that's drafting late in the 1st, early in the 2nd, so that pressure to play right away is not there. I think that's going to be really important for his long-term development.
Well, Trey, certainly still a lot of questions about Kizer, but one clear answer we saw today is that this guy has one powerful arm. Trey?
Yeah, Jeff.